Good Monday. I'm Chris Fote. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona.
Good morning. Today with us is Gregg Russell. He's a unique person. He started a very unique business here in town. And tell us, Gregg, what do you do?
Well, we are a compounding pharmacy located up on DuPont Road. What is a compounding pharmacy? That's the first question people ask us. You know, what makes us different than like a Walgreens or a CVS or a Walmart? And that is everything we do in our pharmacy is compounded. It's kind of like cooking from scratch. Okay, so we get the actual chemicals and then we make the dosage for them. And the products we tend to make are for people that do not get relief with the traditional commercial medications that are available to most pharmacies today.
Interesting.
And also you are a clinically certified nutritionist.
Correct. Yeah, we do try to run our practice with very much a slant towards trying to help people holistically understand their nutrition, use the appropriate supplements that probably can help or would help support the disease state or the medication management that the physician has already prescribed for that patient. Some of the common problems that people have is they may be put on a prescription drug that actually may cause a nutrient to be depleted from the body, and nobody's really addressed that issue.
I want you to talk something about this, Gregg. Like, you know, people go and buy these off-the-shelf supplements. And they can go to like some other like health food store or something like that. And what I feel is like, not to have any knock against those people or anything, but these people are not properly trained to advise you because they don't do any body testing or anything like that.
Right.
And you are very different in this area, right?
Well,
so explain to us.
That's true. I do have a doctor of pharmacy degree, so I understand pharmacy, and obviously I also understand how to read drug studies and understand what medications influences the different nutrients. So I'm trained in that area. Obviously, we're not a get-rich, one supplement does all for everybody. We need to look at the particular patient, understand what their medical issues are, and then try to, again, support them with giving them the proper supplementation. For example, let's say you have a patient that is on a cholesterol-lowering agent, such as a statin-type drug. One of the common depletions is a coenzyme Q10. Which can cause kind of some muscle pain and cramping in the fingers and toes. We would look at a high-grade coenzyme Q10 because unfortunately not all coenzyme Q10 is a good product. Many of them are imported out of the country and they have very poor absorption. And so we would look at a very high quality, which means it's probably going to be a little more expensive than what you can find at Sam's Club, but it is a better quality product. And that's been known to help people with that have those issues so they can continue taking their statin drug, which is necessary to lower their cholesterol. We don't want people to stop their medication. We want to make sure they can continue it to get the effect to lower cholesterol, because we know that high cholesterol rates are a problem for patients with coronary artery disease.
One of the things that I want to emphasize here is like, if something is just natural, that may not mean that it's good for you. The quality of the stuff, you just might think like, hey, I'm taking a natural supplement, right? Without any advice.
Right. Natural fish with mercury.
Yeah, that's right. And another thing that people don't always understand is, even though it's a supplement or an herb, it can cause problems in the wrong person. For example, I would not want to give somebody ginkgo biloba, which is an important drug. I wouldn't want to give it to somebody who's taking Coumadin. Okay, without their doctor knowing it or adjusting their Coumadin levels. So for some patients, taking a nutritional supplement could be serious to their health. So they need somebody that has a little understanding of who should be taking that certain supplement.
Just so I understand, do you also do things like natural compounds for thyroid?
Well, yes. What we do again is all of our compounding is prescription based. So in other words, we work with a physician to come up with a prescription product. So it could be that we might make a thyroid compound where we're mixing some different thyroid hormones together in a sustained release, a dye-free formulation that somebody has problem taking the dyes or in other thyroid problem. It could be we could be making hormone products to help women as they go through menopause. The lowest dose of estrogen that we can make, maybe in combination with a progesterone or testosterone, and another couple of other hormones and varying strengths in a cream that they could rub on. Might be a sublingual lozenge that dissolves under the tongue. We also have a clean room, which means we have the ability, we have a state-of-the-art clean room so we can make sterile products such as injectable hormones. Again, we work with fertility specialists, OBGYNs, urologists. We make bladder irrigation, so there's all types of things that we make that are not commercially available.
So this is very high-end stuff.
High-end stuff.
Well, and doctors, you work with doctors.
Right. We do work closely with our doctors because the stuff we make is complicated and sometimes we need to make adjustments.
Well, the title of this program is Monday Morning Jolt. So we really look for ways that people can give advice to other businesses on how to get themselves motivated and going to start their week off right. So do you are you positive about Mondays?
I love what I do, and I take Sundays off, so I'm ready to go Monday. So that's psychologically, I'm always ready for Monday morning.
So what is one advice that you can give others to make their Monday morning better, besides having proper supplements?
Besides having proper supplements, well, you put me on the spot. I guess, it's important that we all have downtime or recreation time, spend time with your family or whatever. So when you are ready to go to work on Monday morning, you feel like you're refreshed,
right.
I guess. Again, eating proper nutrition is huge. It helps your body have the proper energy, and I think that's very essential.
Yeah. You know, Greg, I had to challenge you on this.
Oh yeah, I didn't know this one was coming. So.
And do you have a philosophy by which you operate in your life, both your business
Well,
and
I
personal life?
always have a philosophy of helping others first, and if you do the job right, you will be successful. So that's my biggest philosophy. Is I don't necessarily do things that will make me the most money, but I do things that will impact people's health the most possible.
I mean, I always ask this question: superpower. If you could pick any superpower, what would you pick?
Superpower. Wow. I guess the ability to never have to sleep. I don't know.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Time travel. You don't need sleep.
Yeah, don't need sleep. Yeah. But you do need sleep.
Tell us something about you that surprised other people.
Something that, okay, let's see, something that surprised other people.
Like, people will say like, oh, I didn't know that he did that, or
Professionally?
or privately, yeah.
Anything.
Well, let's see. Well, I actually did a bicycle trip around Hawaii, which was 500 miles back in the 1980s, so that was a long time ago.
Whoa.
And I got to take a bicycle ride all the way up a mountain, all the way up the volcano.
Wow.
And right around the rim. And we were supposed to spend the
That's
night in a
beautiful.
motor. It was absolutely beautiful. We were supposed to, that was really grueling. We started like at 6 in the morning, got up there about 12, because it was 30 miles all up a mountain. And it was supposed to be a lot of fun, and we were supposed to spend the night and then take a car ride down the next night. Well, they screwed up and lost our reservations. So this is the fun part. We got to ride down the volcano, which we weren't expected to do, and we're passing cars on the desert. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds great.
So, how do people get hold of you?
How do people get hold of us?
To
Well,
do business?
they could go to our website, www.fwcustomrx.com. They could call us at 866-490-3444, which is our toll-free number, or locally here in Fort Wayne, 490-3447. They could also send us an email at, if they want to send it directly to me, that's great. I'm at Gregg, Gregg, at FW, so for Fort Wayne, FW, customrx.com.
So we would like to thank Greg for coming. He is a great asset for our local community. What he does is amazing. And we'd like to thank the audience for listening and tuning in today. And we are recording at Living Loud Studios in downtown Fort Wayne. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.